Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Psychic D. I would like to thank everybody for jumping on my YouTube channel, for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and hopefully hitting that notification bell so you know when these videos pop up for you. I would love to welcome all of the new subscribers, courtesy of Ben from Inspired Action or from Jean-Claude from Beyond Mystics. I just want to say thank you all so much for popping over and for believing in my work with spirit. For those who don't know, I am a psychic. I was born with the gift and the ability to tap into energetic timelines. So basically I consider myself, in human words, as an energy reader. So I read the energy of things, not necessarily the specifics. So even though most psychics say I predict this, I predict that, I like to call them possibilities, because at the end of the day, you are the creator of your own reality, and what little vibes and stuff you put out there comes back to you. So yeah, I hope to inspire people to become more deliberate in their creation of all the things that they want. And I want to thank everybody who bought me a coffee last week or left a kind donation to this channel. Thank you so much. It's such a beautiful energy exchange. May it all come back to you threefold, tenfold, 20-fold. You know who you are. Thank you so much. I honestly, hand on heart, really appreciate it. If you would like to do that and help support this channel grow and all that sort of stuff, you are more than welcome to click on all the links down below. If you want to book a private reading with me, that link's down below as well. Or if you'd like to join my Patreon, where I offer the same sort of services, but I give you your star signs, affirmative scripts, and private access to our own group, you can do that as well. All the links are down below. But for today, I'm going to tap into this energy. I hope you all have been going as okay as you can. I know it's been a lot of ups and downs, especially over probably the last week and a half for people. So let's hope today that spirit, well, we don't have to hope, we can trust and believe that spirit have something wonderful that they can share with us. So these, as you can see, nothing's ever scripted with me. I connect myself with source, and they just basically give us what they feel we need to know right now. So all these readings are general. So even though you may not energetically resonate with what's going on, you may know someone around you or someone really close. Anyone who influences your energy, I can pick up on that energy as well. So if it's not got to do with you as a specific, it may give you a bit of insight into what's happening with some of your loved ones or people around you. So yeah, please only take what you need and leave the rest. And it's not going to suit everybody. All right, Spirit, can you use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer the mass conscious collective, myself included, something you feel we need to know from this moment forth? Every week, guys, every week, those who have been following me for a while, you probably say, can you pick another card? I'm sick of it. Out of all these cards, we've got nothing will come of this situation. So this can be in relation to you as an individual, being in situations in your life or experiences in your life, which you know that nothing's going to come of it. So a lot of us are still waking up to what's an illusion in our life and what's actually concrete, if you could say it that way. So yeah, nothing's going to come of the situation. Or if, because we have so much going on in the world as a collective in the energy, I always like to stick to the bright side of things. I'm not feeling anything negative of this, but Spirit want us to know that nothing's going to come of certain situations. But we'll get more on that, obviously. They just told me new course of action. A new course of action. It requires a new course of action. So this may have to do with you in your own personal life. You may come back to self and take a new course of action, or that's what's happening on the mass conscious scale. Beautiful. So the card that literally flew out and you saw it jump out and I picked it up is a win-win outcome as forecast. Like I said right at the beginning, I didn't feel like this was a negative thing or anything of that nature. A win-win outcome is forecast. This can happen to you as an individual where balance, if you follow your intuition, balance is going to come to all of your situations. There's going to be some sort of fairness that comes from this. because nothing's going to come of certain situations. I can't even give you a specific, obviously, because I'm reading for Mass Conscious Collective, but I've got a feeling that there's a lot of stories out there that's conjuring a lot of discord, worry, concerns, fears, all that sort of stuff. I feel like it's in relation to that. I feel like that nothing's going to come of certain situations, or it may not be as dramatic as the story's being told, so to speak. And we've got a win-win forecast is coming. So yeah, we'll take that. Thanks. We'll take that. It's just a balance. I think there's going to be a balance of power. And I think it goes back to what I was talking to Ben from Inspired Action about on Monday. It's the balance between basically, well, Spirit gave it to me last week as 5G and 5D, but for everyday terminology, it's a balance between the 3D and the 5D. So if you have been working on raising your vibration, sending out positive juju, looking on the bright side of life, connecting with Source, trusting Source, knowing that Spirit always has your back, if you're a light worker and you've been getting yourself out there and sharing beautiful messages of positivity and creativity and all that sort of stuff, keep going, because this is the consciousness that's raising, and it's going to balance out what's happening, you know, for those who choose to stay in their logical minds, in their 3D minds, in their little robot, you know, monkey see, monkey do kind of energy. So that's pretty cool. Excited about that. Same card again, confidence is the key to your success. So if you haven't been working on your confidence, I'd start if I were you. I feel like there's a massive rush. They just told me the word gold rush. So I feel like there is going to be a rush of positive energy that's going to come in. They give me the citrine stone with this as well. I don't usually dabble with crystals and all that sort of stuff, but citrine, if you want to put a bit of citrine down your jocks or down your bra or somewhere significant, that can maybe promote a little bit more of a upbeat energy so you can attract some abundance in your life, most definitely. But yeah, if you are working on your confidence, keep going. Like I say, keep rising your own vibration first and foremost. That's all we can do. That in turn, if the more people, the more levels of consciousness who do that, it will raise and create a balance between the 3D and the 5D here, because nothing is going to come of situation. We literally got to leave that alone. Spirit are basically saying, leave that energy alone. Work on yourself. Work on your confidence. Spread that confidence out. If you are in a position to help someone else boost their confidence, please by all means do that. Just in the meantime, until this win-win outcome is forecast, I've got like cheerleaders and party poppers and all stuff going off right now. So I'm really curious as to what that's going to be. Yeah, so we've got a time for healing. So I got a feeling this is after. I feel like when this win-win outcome is comes about, like I say, it could be anything. So I can't, unless they give it to me in my tarot and stuff, it's going to become a time for healing. So I do think emotionally things are going to get better for people. They are going to be able to catch their breath. They are going to be able to sit back and heal. Or maybe this is you in your own life. Maybe you are in a position in your energetic timeline where it's best to just kick back and heal, whether it's healing physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. Like I say, I always read for two types of dynamics because I can feel the two different types of dynamics. I've got the 3D and then I've got the 5D. So if you are a healer, you are being called to step up and do your energy work. Oh, these ones just wanted to flip over. Oh, sorry if that was loud. Spirit are saying, show the world the real you. I think a lot of people have been, it's funny because as I was tapping into this energy, I was getting a lot of witch type energy, those who actually work over the earth and stuff like that. So I've got a feeling if you do practice that kind of thing, remember when it was so taboo and not spoken about and, you know, it all had to be, you know, underground and all that sort of stuff. I've got a feeling that if you do practice alternative forms of healing, holistic modalities, they just said, it's okay. Come out of the closet and step into that power, so to speak. So once again, that's just part of building confidence in what you do, what you can be of service for and all that sort of stuff. But please show the world the real you. That basically goes hand in hand with the confidence is your key. Look at that. Surrender to the divine. Same cards, guys. If you go back and watch my last couple of weeks, the same cards keep coming out. It's a time to surrender to the divine. Trust that they have our backs, that the angels, the fairies, the pixies, our ancestors, our guides, everybody, all mass conscious collective, which is everyone non-physical, have our back right now. I'll say they're trying because obviously if they meet resistance, you're trying, aren't you? So if you can just find ways to release the resistance and surrender any concerns that you have to the divine through prayer, meditation, anything of that nature, by all means do it. We've got a new start is coming. A new start is coming. How wonderful is this? And I think this comes out every week as well. So I think Spirit are just channeling through me to confirm for you that there is a new start coming. And what this new start is, it's a win-win situation for all involved. It's a balance of some sort. This could be a balance of power, a balance of just general vibration within you yourself. Because I think at the moment we're still working through and energies that aren't for us, so to speak. We have to use our discernment. It is something in life either feels good or it doesn't. So we're still doing that kind of energy work to build our own personal confidence. So yeah, so we can step into a time of healing. So we can step into a time of true healing. Let's get into some wisdoms. So I got a massive down. Oh, geez, Louise. That they just told me split in two. We split it in two because, like I say, it's a choice. You're either going to choose to rise to the occasion, rise into celebration, build your confidence, do all the energy work, so to speak, or you're going to stay on the other end of the spectrum, which is logic and ego and all that sort of stuff. I don't like it when they split my energy like this. Perfect. Treasure Island. You know, what are you heading towards? What does your empire look like? Sure. It's been a long time coming. So I think what happens is that perfect analogy where people quit before the magic happens. You are being really encouraged to try not to do that at the moment. Don't quit before the magic happens, because I'm feeling it emotionally. I can feel it, like it's kind of like, you know, Santa's coming in 3 days, or it's 2 days, or it's 1 day. Oh, Santa's here. You know, it's kind of like that countdown kind of feeling where you get really, really excited. I mean, me for myself, I'm really excited because I'm moving on the weekend and going to have a whole new environment and all that sort of stuff. And that feeling, it's like nervousness, but it's kind of exciting as well. Some of you may be experiencing or feeling that because we're telling you a win-win outcome is coming. Nothing's going to come of the current situations. And a win-win outcome is forecast. And that win is going to be whatever you've put in your little Pandora's box here, your little treasure chest. Look at all the love hearts coming out, streaming out of there. I've got a feeling there's going to be some real happy people coming up. June, July seems to be very significant as well. They just, like when I split, there's two sides of the thing. There's two parts of the year. So I got a feeling June, July is going to be very significant for some. But continue to take care of your emotional self. Please keep reaffirming to yourself that you are good enough and that you do have something to offer in this life, and you don't have to settle for sloppy seconds, because that's going to help you build your confidence. If you are stuck and you're worried and you're concerned, please surrender it all to the divine. You can write the universe a letter. You can create a God box where you put all your concerns and worries in there and ask the angels or any non-physical entity to transmute that, to fix that for you. And, that's all part of healing anyway. Healing is just surrendering and making the necessary changes. Yeah, so we do have a fork in the road. Like I say, you can go two ways here, can't you? You can go that way or you can go that way. We're not here to judge anyone. We love everyone unconditionally, and where they are, that's all cool. But at the end of the day, it is very difficult for me as an energy reader when I see the possible potentials in people, what is actually in their timeline, what's actually coming up for them, and they really resist doing that personal development work to sort of get to where they can go. So if you feel like you're in a fork in the road at the moment, that's okay. I think we're all doing it. Even myself this week, so many contrasts that I've had to learn from and stuff like that. But it's not what happens to you, it's what you do with it. It's kind of like the spirit just laughed and said, are you riding the donkey or are you riding the horse? You know? Yeah. I know for me, I'll go place a bet and I always pick the donkey rather than the winning horse. Oh my God, you guys, check this out. New life. We are heading into a new, God, what do I call it? I'm seeing like a, like I'll say empire, because that's typically the term they give me to this energy, but like a garland. They're showing me similar to what like Elvis's house looks like, but it's just symbology for me. I've got to read the energy of it. But I feel like a new life is definitely coming for those who are creating it. New life. A new start is coming. A win-win outcome is forecast. Can we get any better? And like I say, the specific to this is going to be dependent on what you're asking the universe for, what energy and focus you're putting into your life each and every day. I am a law of attraction practitioner, so you'll hear me banter on about this. You can't receive anything if you stay in your comfort zone, so to speak, or if you stay in a lack of confidence or lack of self-worth, or you always focus on the doom and the gloom and the injustice of everything. Nothing's going to come of that situation. Nothing's going to come. We are to uprise. We are to up level. So surrender any of your concerns to the universe. New life, new start is coming. A win-win outcome is forecast. Drive it home, Eddie. Drive it home. So if you're creating a business for yourself, I see your business taking off. If you want to move house, renovate your home, buy a home, invest in something, property, something of that nature, I see that energy coming up quite possibly. Obviously with the June, July, I feel like it's connected with that kind of time span for the collective. And like I say, so many different things are going to come out in between then. We've just got to stay as optimistic and as upbeat and as positive as we can, and really work with source first and foremost before, listening to anybody else that may have a problem. We've got the by the book. So I would really encourage you all to, if you don't know it already, to really research and look up the law of attraction and what it means. You can watch The Secret, read The Secret. There's heaps of law of attraction. Michael Luzier, I hope I pronounced his surname right. I loved his Law of Attraction book because he spoke to me like I was 2-year-old at the day. I'd really encourage for you to get in and get some understanding about what you energetically put out there. You do get back through your thoughts and feelings and inspired actions and all that sort of stuff. If not, some of you may go into a higher level of learning, so you may start studying something, expanding your knowledge. Spirit are saying at the moment, once again, knowledge is power. So you can't really comment on something or have or believe something unless you've read it yourself, unless you've done the research and you know what's up. So try not to follow the herd right now. Just follow your own internal guidance system. It will always direct you where you need to go. It's always divinely orchestrated. We did get chaos and conflict. For those doing the work, I feel like this is falling away because we are realizing what's an illusion in our life and what's actually real, so to speak. We're using our discernment. We know where we're putting energy, where we're not getting anything back. So you might be going to your 9-to-5 job and you're not getting paid your worth, but you just keep turning up and it's causing this chaos and conflict in your life. You may still be entertaining a certain partner who isn't reciprocal, that you really don't have you don't have confidence in or anything like that. It's about making the right choices in those moments now and just saying, you know what, I love you where you are, but I love me more. And I'm just going to move forward and get out of this chaos and conflict energy because nothing's going to come of this. I've been in this cycle for way too long. It's time for me to step out. It's time for me to surrender all this less than energy to the divine. I'm going to start building my confidence so I too can be part of a win-win outcome. I too can be part of this new life that is coming. I too am creating a new life for myself. And how do you do that? You do that by showing the world the real you. That's how you do it. So, yeah, so Spirit are definitely asking everyone to come back to the here and now. Try not to put your energy too far in the future because you'll make yourself anxious. Try not to look too far in the past. That can make you depressed. We'd love for you to balance up your energies between your spiritual and your physical by coming back to your now and just doing pleasant everyday things. You don't even have to meditate if you don't want. It's mindfulness, I just said. Use the word mindfulness. So it's really a time to be more mindful about what we're doing. We've got a change in the wind, so it's coming anyway. This is confirmation. It's coming anyway. So you can be on the receiving end of this wonderful new win-win outcome, or you can be on the other side and just continue to receive the same, or basically whatever you're vibrating. Yeah, so Spirit is saying clean it up, continue to clean it up. Some of you may be inspired into action right now with this Mercury retrograde energy and stuff like that. Maybe not so much. But at the end of the day, we can always go there in our visualizations. We can always go there in our daydreams. We can always create through our energy and our emotions and our thoughts first and foremost before we actually do anything in the physical sense. So if you're not doing anything physically right now, that's okay. Everything's happening in divine timing, divine orchestration. All right, let's get into some juicy tarots, eh? There's so much new stuff coming out, new technology. Holy dooly, look what just flipped over, the star, beautiful. I put this with the Treasure Island card. The star to me represents the more authentic, transparent, and the better life script that you have. Everything's working out for me. I really enjoy the fruits of my labor. Everything I'm asking for is on its way to me. It comes to me easily and effortlessly from multiple sources. I'm attracting nothing but a love and abundance into my life, all that sort of stuff. It's gaining momentum right now. The star is new opportunities for me, new dawn, new day, similar to the sun, but this is more like my daydreams, my visualizations, how I'm feeling is what I'm going to be attracting in the next up to 3 months. So up to June, July. I like to keep it sort of these ones because it changes each week, but I like to keep it as close as I can. So just be mindful about what you're thinking and feeling and putting out there right now. Here's the abundance. Here's the gathering of resources. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. I show you the card because some people are tarot card readers and they like to know, they may want to Google or they know what these cards mean. I don't read the card meanings per se. I read the energetic timeline of them. So the Nine of Pentacles is people that are gathering their resources. So at the moment, I would see, am I thinking too much in lack? Am I thinking and feeling more of prosperity, joy and abundance and all that sort of stuff? It's definitely coming in. Some of you may actually have a windfall. Some of you may even have a windfall. You may have a positive outcome in any sort of, if someone owes you money, any sort of legal stuff. I don't usually tend to predict on that, but that's what they just said. I feel like this is compensation. This is a payout. This is money. If it's not physical money, cash, so to speak, you may just score a really big deal, like something that you've wanted for ages and it's been like $2,000. You may score it for $300. You may put a bid in for a house and get it $50,000 cheaper. You may sell a vehicle that you think is only worth $800 and you get $8,000 for. I know that's a bit exaggerated, but you get what I mean. It could be just a really huge saving. It's whatever makes us feel abundant as well. So it's all definitely coming in. Yeah. So kudos to those who are following their intuition. They're leaving the trash behind them. We are discerning between that at the moment, but I feel like in the next few weeks, if you have been putting in the energy work, working on your confidence, building your self-esteem, leaving the past in the past where it belongs, not being Dora and taking it in your backpack and all that sort of jargon, it's going to pay off for you. This sometimes can be a very lonely energy because releasing things that you've been attached to for so long, whether it's physical things, people, places, things, thoughts, habits, anything of that nature, it's kind of like an alienating feeling when you no longer have those things in your life. But you know what? There's no growth in comfort. So I think that you've been asked to step out of your comfort zone. We've also got the High Priestess, very, very high intuition going off right now. If you are someone who is very intuitive and you found that you're going back in hindsight and you're now going, I knew that was going to happen. Why didn't I do something different? And you're really kicking yourself. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. We've all got to learn our lessons. I get gut instincts on things all the time, give it the benefit of the doubt, and then it proves me right in my initial feeling. But that's life. That's life. You know, So don't really trust your intuition right now. We are coming out of the dark into the light. There is a new doorway opening up. June, July is very significant. To have a win-win outcome forecast, a new start is coming and a new life. This is going to be good, especially if you tap into your 5D self. And I think the blower man or the mower man coming by very shortly, so I'm sorry if that's noisy in the background. I thought I'd get away with it today and not have to have my headphones on. Oh, nice. Look at this, 3 of Cups. So if you are seeking a relationship right now, I feel like there's a lot of soulmate bonds coming in. So once again, use your discernment. These can be people from the past that you decide to give another crack with. These can be new people entering your life, and it's a soulmate relationship, man. You know it. You know it as soon as you feel it. It's undeniable, this feeling that I'm getting from this card. These are people who cross your T's, dot your I's, add so much value. It's reciprocated. Basically, this kind of relationship is the kind of relationship that you are asking for. I love this energy. So can continue to tell the universe about what you want, why you want it. Use your affirmative scripts. Place yourself in environments that are conducive to high vibe energies and all that sort of stuff for now. Our abundance, our love, our joy, our prosperity. Let's go across the board. It is building. It's building momentum. It's part of this win-win. It's going to come into you as an individual, but continue to soothe your emotions. First and foremost as well, but some of you are going to be swept off your feet with wonderful job offers, swept off your feet in love and romance, swept off your feet because you may have gone from $200 in your bank account to $2,000 in your bank account. I just feel like I'm being swept off my feet here with what this is, because it's the spirit just said to me, right time, right place. So don't get too caught up in when this is going to happen, how it's going to happen, all that sort of stuff. You do put a little bit of a resistance in when you get caught in that energy, because what you actually do, whether you realize it or not, is you place your energy in the absence of it. Well, it's not here yet. When's it coming? And that's when the impatience and all that comes in. Please, if you're doing that, try to avoid that. Just say, it's coming, it's cool. Trust in the universe, trust in the divine. In the meantime, knowledge is power. I'll go read up a little bit more about it. I'll become more advanced in my knowing and my vibration, and I'll just trust that, Dan. What Dan says is coming. Yeah, definitely. Look at that. Confidence is the key. Look how confident the 6 of Swords is there. Standing in their power, lining their ducks up in a row, not letting life defeat them, not letting anyone get in their way. They're naturally going with the flow of life. They're not trying to logically work things out and put strategic plans in and all that sort of stuff. They know that something's coming. They know that something good's coming. They know deep down they can have it, because you're an extension of positive source energy. You can have whatever you want. The universe is unlimited and you have unlimited power. It's just sometimes the excuses, the habits, the non-conducive things, people, places, things around you, which sometimes influence your energy and let you down. But the clouds are definitely lifting, everyone. The clouds are definitely lifting. I can feel it. We are coming out of this rocky emotional up and down and all this sort of chaotic energy, and it's going to get smoother. There's 2 cards in here. Can't remember which ones, but they show me the depth of water. So if you are, the depth of water to me represents the depth of emotions. So the fact that we've got this card here, 3 of Cups, this represents that depth of emotion of soulmate relationships. And like I say, because I'm reading for Mass Conscious Collective, it can be intimate relationships, work relationships, family relationships, anyone that you have a pretty much large co-creative process with. I love it because some people are going to get into the energy of, I can pick and choose now. I can pick and choose, there's choices and decisions, and I'm smiling like the energy they're giving it to me. It's kind of like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one will I take? The elixir of life. It's like a smorgasbord. So you can either see your life as a smorgasbord where you can pick all different things from all different categories, and it can be hot, it can be cold, it can be dry, it can be moist, it can be anything, can be fizzy, can be flat, whatever. You got this beautiful repertoire of things that are going to really, for analogy, stimulate your taste buds, so to speak. Or you're going to sit there and go, no, it's bread and butter. It's bread and butter. That's it. Nothing else. It's just that. It's just that. So if you are waking up, welcome to the banquet. Welcome to the buffet of life. Place your order, please. Or the latter. We all know what the latter is. It's definitely coming in. Look, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. The Knight is always a slow-moving energy. A lot of you are going to be get an offer or an opportunity. It will make you feel like a fish out of water, but Spirit are giving you an early heads up that it's not coming in to test you. It's coming in to stretch you. It's coming in to expand you. It's trying to help you get out of your comfort zone. That's why they said confidence is key to your success. It's about building your confidence and sort of taking on a YOLO vibe. You know, you only live once. Why not? Let's go for it. This is going to bring you emotional satisfaction, emotional peace, all that sort of stuff. And that's the best thing ever. We can have all the money in the world. We can have all the material possessions in the world. But at the end of the day, if you feel like you're an emotional mess or feeling less than or whatever, you know, that's what Spirit are trying to help you with right now. You don't have to feel that way. That's why they guided everybody to go back into the law of attraction and get some understanding. And if it's not the law of attraction, just get into get your head into some books and learn about prosperity and how you can get it. Think rich, grow rich, all that's Napoleon Hill, all that sort of stuff. So this card's been coming out bang on all around the board. We have 3 different sectors here. We have people who are very 3D. They're the wounded warriors. They're the everything's happened to me. This is a victim sort of mentality. The world's against me. It's all their fault. Blame, shame, guilt, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, you may identify with that kind of energy. I have people here that are going, you know what? I'm opening up my mind a little bit. You know, I'm open to a new way of thinking. I'm open to a new way of being. I'm curious. This to me, this energy is like I'm curious. But you may still have that influential energy around you of the past or how it is where people or habits or something are kind of letting you down, so to speak. But then you've got the sword energy here, which is individuals stepping up their power going, you know what, I deserve friggin' better. I deserve friggin' better than this. And I'm going to put my hand up and say no more of this riffraff. You know, I've endured enough. I've gone through too much. I deserve better. I'm going to work on my confidence. I'm going to show the world the real me. And if you like it, beautiful. Jump on my train. If you don't like it, get stuffed. Move on. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. That kind of energy. So you have to identify where you are in this timeline. I think the people that I'm more so reading or connecting for are in between this and this, which is basically the 4D and 5D. So if I had to put like human words on it, 3D, very wounded, believe they're broken, believe the world's broken, everything's faulty, there's so much injustice, all that sort of stuff. Then we've got the people who are waking up, they're sort of 4D. These people are sort of in the 4D are trusting the intuition, but then sometimes the logic will sort of kick in and go, but I can't see how that's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. And then you've got the 5D who are going, you know what? Like I say, take life by the balls. I can do whatever I want. It is law of attraction energy. So yeah, kicking goals. We'll get a couple more of these. And then we'll close it off with some healing oracles. So I hope this message is making sense for you. If it does, please leave me a comment down below. Would love to hear from you. Oh, beautiful. Yes, indeedy. All right, so guys, we have the Page of Pentacles. So like I say, we have a lot of page energy here, which means we're just about to start a new chapter. Some of you may get a little bit of a win, so to speak. So it may be money, it may be an opportunity, it may be a great saving, something of that nature. But what it is, it's coming in to sort of lift your spirits a little bit and to give you the resource that you need to move forward. That's what it's coming in for. It's coming in soon. If it hasn't already for some people, it's going to come in really, really soon. And Spirit said it's sort of what you do with this abundance. So if you do receive a nice offer or something, bask in the glory of receiving it. Just bask in the feeling of being told, yes, you got that job, congratulations. You know, this if it's money, you know, you may just find $10 floating on the floor. You know, really bask in it. And when you go shopping and stuff, a really good thing with law of attraction and money is that I always pay for things and I say, thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to this coming back to me threefold. Thanks so much. That's how it works. Beauty. And make sure that you are paying your bills with grace, with love, with the knowing that there's only more that's going to come in for you. Yeah. we just need to change our tunes. We really need to step out of that. Oh no, if they do that, we're going to lose this. If if they do this, if I do this, this is going to happen. It's kind of like that. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's fear, but it's the discord between what the universe is really all about and that 3D self. So if you are technically in the 4D, I would really get into the money scripts and learn more about that. It's too much to do in this time frame, but yeah. All right, let's get into some oracles. Perfect. Helpful person. So there is help out there if you want it. Be open to receive the help of others. I know, being a stubborn Capricorn and having to have done the last 15 years all on my own, so to speak, I understand the energy of, I'll just do it myself, and that way I know it's done right. But they're sort of saying open yourself up to receiving expert help, receive any sort of help that you need. And please always know that spirit, the universe, non-physical, your past loved ones, everybody are always there helping you. They will not interfere with your free will. So please ask them. You ask, you will receive in this reality and with non-physical. Some of you may have to initiate contact to receive this help. Some of you may just receive the help sort of out of the blue. Well, it's not out of the blue, it's alignment, but it's going to happen because you asked for it. You asked for it, Spirit said it's done, you got out of your own way, and in comes the help. Yeah. So we did get the self-forgiveness. Huge. I think that's what this Mercury retrograde energy is trying to influence our energies. You have to forgive yourself first and foremost. Remember I said earlier, if you're someone who's going back and looking at the past and going, God, if I didn't do that, or if I didn't say that, or whatever, then this wouldn't be happening and all that. You need to forgive yourself for that. You can't go back and fix it. What you are actually doing in your now is going back and placing your energy into that regretful, maybe guilty sort of energy. You don't have to do that anymore. Come back to your here and now. Try and find ways to forgive yourself. And in turn, when you can truly forgive yourself, you can also forgive others. And it's a natural byproduct of that. So, let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Absolutely. Last but not least, we have let yourself receive. Like I say, if you are the people pleaser, if you are the giver, and all that sort of stuff, it's really important that you balance out your energies at the moment and let yourself receive. Once again, it is especially important that you just open yourself up to receive the gifts, the abundance, the joy, the prosperity, all that sort of jazz from spirit, from the universe. Work with them more so than thinking that you're going to get it what you expect from anyone in this, in the human form, so to speak. Allow others to give you loving care, receive without guilt or apology. So some of you with this helpful person may attract a lover in your life that's actually going to help you with your personal growth. It's actually going to accept you, warts and all, all that sort of stuff. It's just got a really nice, unconditional, non-judgmental energy to it. So yeah. All right, my loves, I hope that made sense. I'll just quickly, before you go, if you haven't clicked off already, I may be a bit absent next week. Like I say, I am moving on the weekend. I'm not sure when my internet's going to be up and running where I am, but I'll do my best to keep posting and get this video out next week and all that sort of jazz. But yeah, if you don't see me next week, that's why. Nothing's going wrong. Everything's going right. But I just thought I'd throw that out there. So don't forget Ben from Inspired Action. He has a new guest. I'm sorry, off the top of my head, I can't remember the lady's name. But he does have a new guest, so I won't be there on Monday. If you want to pop over anyway and subscribe to his channel, I'll pop the link down below. You may want to broaden your mind by watching that as well. So sending you and your family and your immediate loved ones so much love, so much happiness, so much prosperity. Please allow yourself to receive a new life. Allow yourself to receive a new start. And please surrender to the divine and know that a win-win outcome is forecast for us all. We all are and will be winner chicken dinners. All right, my loves, I love you all so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.